Hi, boys and girls, Miss Alvarez here. So, today in social studies, we are going to be talking about a new concept. It's called What is a community helper? What do they do? Why are they so important? What is a law? What is a rule? Why are those important? Okay, so first question is what is a community helper? Do you have any ideas? Can you name any? If you could name some, what do you think that they do? So, I'm going to help you out a little bit. Here are some examples of community helpers. We have firefighters, police officers, paramedics, doctors, and even our own teachers. Community helpers are people who help members of our community stay safe. So it's important to have these people around because without them, we would probably live in chaos. We're going to be talking about three different kinds of community helpers today. We're going to be talking about firefighters, police officers, and paramedics. The rest of the community helpers we're going to get to throughout the week. So, first things first, why do you think those three community helpers are important? I'd like to know too. So, let's find out. Our first community helper, firefighters. So, firefighters are important because they put out fires and they teach people to be safe during emergencies. So if you look at the two pictures that we have here of firefighters, you notice something. What do you notice about both of those pictures? If you said their uniforms, you're correct. They wear those uniforms to make sure that they stay safe when they're trying to help us. Is there anything else that you noticed? Yeah, I noticed in the background there's a fire truck. Fire trucks hold all the water and supplies needed in order to keep us safe from fires. Another community helper that we might be familiar with is paramedics. So, a paramedic is a person who keeps people safe during emergencies and takes them to the hospital. These are usually when people call 911 and they need somebody to pick them up to take them to the hospital in an ambulance. If you look at the picture, this is what our ambulance looks like. And if you look at this other picture right here, you notice that these paramedics are trying to save this boy's life by giving him oxygen and checking his heart rate. They have everything in these supply bags and in this ambulance in order to make sure that somebody stays safe while they're on their way to the hospital. They're usually called first responders. Police officers. Many of you have seen what police officers look like. So police officers are important because they help prevent crimes and make sure the community follows rules and laws that we have. Without police officers, we would be in a lot of chaos and probably it wouldn't be safe to go to parks, to stores if it weren't for these people enforcing those rules. So, what is a rule? So, a rule is something that tells you whether or not something is allowed or not allowed. And I know a lot of you know that because in school we have lots of rules, right? Rules are a natural part of life and they help guide kids and teach them how to manage different situations. Just like we have a rule to calm down when you're really upset. We also have a rule about being safe in the bathroom. And now we have new rules that should have been really important a long time ago, but now they're even more important about washing our hands every time we come inside or every time we touch something we're not supposed to be touching. So, what is a law? So, Miss Alvarez was talking about a law earlier. A law is a set of rules. So, it's not just one rule, but it's multiple rules, right? And these set of rules make is made by our community and they make our community better. Okay. So some examples of these laws or communities, I mean laws or rules are throwing your garbage in a trash can and not on the street, picking up your dog's poop after you walk them, because no one would want to step in it, and looking both ways before you cross the street. Now, that's super important, especially for your safety. That's something you should always do, even if you see that the light turned, like it allows you to walk and it has the walking sign. You should still look both ways before crossing the street, because some people have accidents and make mistakes, and it's important if you're more conscious of what's going on around you. But these are just some examples of common rules that we have. So let's think really quickly. What's a rule that you have in school that's super important? I can think of one. Actually, I can think of two, maybe three, maybe four, maybe five. How many rules did you come up with? I'm sure Ms. Blaney, Ms. Duarte, Ms. Gardella, and myself all have very similar rules for school. So, what are some rules? Name them. If you named any of the rules from our SOARS board, you're absolutely correct. And if you named any rules like making sure to hold the handrails when you're walking down the stairs, um, make sure that you wash your hands whenever you use the bathroom, don't run in the hallway, don't talk while the teacher is talking. When there's a fire drill, you walk quickly and you don't speak. There's a lot of things, a lot of rules that we should remember. So, for your work today, what you're going to do is in your notebook, you're going to write down 2 rules that you need to follow at home. Okay? I want you to think of 2 rules that you know is super important when you're home. And once you wrote both rules, I want you to draw a picture of yourself following those rules. And then you're writing both of them in your notebook. So, um, that's all for today. I will see you guys soon.